This is a look at the first skateboarding publication, Skateboarder Magazine. Launched in 1964, it originally was called the Quarterly Skateboarder. Today we're going to flip through the May 1978 issue. One of the first things you'll notice is how much bigger the wheels were on average, and that's because street skating hadn't started yet, so they were just skating parks and pools and banks and stuff. Skaters weren't really grinding with their trucks until the mid-70s when they started skating pools, and so roller skate trucks are what basically like trucks on skateboards were for a while, but then they started to change and get wider when people started grinding. The skate post. This is where readers would send in letters and questions to the editor, and then the editor would respond, printing them in the mag. Thrasher started doing the same thing when they launched in 1981. Logan, Earth Ski, and Chicago Wheels were really popular brands at that time. They no longer exist. Fun fact, Hout is the H in NHS. Novak, Hout, and Sherman, the guys who founded that, are the people who created Santa Cruz skateboards. And then there's Gordon and Smith, or G&S, which was super popular at that time as well. Neil Blender, one of my favorite skaters, rode for them. 1960s and 70s skaters loved their short shorts. You'll see a bunch more ads with short shorts. A lot of skate parks started popping up in the 70s, and it was skateboarding's second boom, so you started seeing a lot more skate park ads and editorial and new equipment being used, like those gloves you saw. These weird skateboard fins were definitely a short-lived product. I haven't seen any ads besides this one promoting the sky hooks. Skateboarder introduced the skate tip section, which is pretty interesting because they didn't have Instagram back then to watch how things were done. I love how dorky some of these ads are. This is an ad from Val Surf, which is the oldest skate shop in America. It started 2 years before Skateboarder Magazine was published. I've definitely never seen an article about stretching in a skateboard magazine. Pretty interesting. Female skaters like Robin Logan were pretty underrepresented in Skateboarder Magazine in the 1970s and 80s. Skateboard Madness is the first skate video I ever saw, and it actually has some pretty cool claymation skateboarding scenes. See? More big wheels, this time from Bones. Powell Corporation, so formal. Powerflex was a big deal at the time. I think they're actually still around, but Steve Alba used to skate for them before he skated for Santa Cruz. Here we go, more short shorts. These ones have padding inside to, I guess, help you if you fall down. Pretty cool. Turner Summer Ski made these wild shapes for downhill skating, which was really popular. This photo looks like it belongs in a high school yearbook. I like to see how the early skate photographers captured motion, like in this shot right here. You see a lot of these clear plexiglass ramps in the 70s. Seemed like a really bad idea, probably pretty slippery.